Kierra Sheard, who many of you know as the daughter of Karen Clark Sheard and COGICs presiding Bishop J. Drew Sheard, is going viral for comments she made in an interview with Page Six to promote her new movie Line Sisters. Page Six reports, gospel singer Kierra Sheard tells Page Six that when her girlfriends come to visit, she makes them stay at a hotel so that her husband isn't tempted to have sex with them. Now, that's not exactly what she said, but it is a pretty close interpretation. In the interview, Kierra said, "My mama has already told me, don't have too many people around your house. I don't care how good you trust them or whatever it is. I'm very mindful and careful. I would buy a friend a hotel room before I let them stay at my house. Am I supposed to let them into my home? Because we as believers, we believe that what we have, we are supposed to share with others. But I'm not sharing my man. Since I'm not sharing my man, I have to be cautious with everything else that I share as far as with him being there too. I think it's a such thing as boundaries. Some friends don't know that balance and can't understand the balance." Take a look at the interview and let me know what you think.
And you know what? I know you said you're really close with your mom, and I know she gives you advice. And there's like an ongoing rule. My mom tells me the same thing. I'm not married, but once you're married, do not let another woman into your household. And I know you have close friends, and we've seen it on TV, reality shows. We've seen it in real life, seen it on court shows, talk shows. You let a family member, a close friend, stay at your house for a while. Maybe they need a place to stay, and something happens with the husband. Are you mindful of that? Does your mother warn you of that? Like, Kierra, I know you have a good heart, sweetie, but there's no woman that's staying in your house. Unless it's your sister, a sister, that's fine. But
absolutely, Tashara, my mama has already, don't have too many people around y'all. Don't get comfortable. I don't care how good you trust or whatever it is. I'm very mindful and very careful. I will buy a friend a hotel room before I let them stay at my house. However, I am a prayerful woman to discern the space that I am in. I'm also very cautious of what purpose am I supposed to serve in this person's life? And so while I'm very prayerful, I'm always also asking God outside of mom to direct me. Is in this season, am I supposed to let them into my home? Because, we as believers, we believe that what we have, we're supposed to share with others. But I'm not sharing my man. And so since I'm not sharing my man, I have to be cautious with, everything else that I share, as far as with him being there too. So absolutely, that's a lesson that I get. And I think it's a such thing as a balance, which that also goes to Tashara, why we have to have wise friends. Encourage our friends to, because you know how they say a lot of single women, they can't give you counsel. But I was single and I was able to tell my married friends good advice,
Kierra married Jordan Kelly on December 12, 2020 in their hometown of Detroit. And I remember posting a picture of her wedding on my community tab because I was so happy she found love and that they took it to that next level of commitment. KiKi's comments about how she runs her home are getting mixed reactions on social media. Some people are saying that her comments in this Page Six interview make it sound like she doesn't trust her husband and like she has to physically keep him from cheating on her by not bringing her friends into her home. Like this person who said, "A man gonna cheat if they want to cheat, and that's just that." And another person said, "Child, if I thought or felt my friend would try my man, we simply would not be friends." And another person said, "Always blaming the woman. If you can't trust a friend, then you really can't trust your husband." But other people seem to agree with KiKi wholeheartedly about setting boundaries and not letting other women sleep in your house with your husband home. Like this person who said, "The Holy Spirit will let you know which ones you need to get a room for and who you can let stay." And another person said, "Husband or no husband, this still applies. Boundaries." And another person said, "She's right. I hate being around my friends' men, and I kindly stay out of their faces. If you go into the store, sis, I'm coming with you." What do y'all think about the boundaries that KiKi has put in place? I personally don't have friends that try to spend the night at my house. My friends like hotel rooms and the privacy that comes along with renting a hotel or Airbnb or just having their own private space. But I do understand what KiKi is saying about boundaries. You have to respect where people set their boundaries, even if you don't agree with them. Hopefully, she doesn't really think her husband would cheat on her with one of her friends, because that's a real issue with her husband and with her friends. That's a whole nother video. But I think in this interview, she was just describing her boundaries, not her insecurities. But leave a comment and let me know what y'all think. As always, thanks for watching.